the different types of business messages. And as said, the content will be completely dependent on what you want to convey, in what tone you would like to convey. Would it be in the routine form, or is it a routine message that you are sharing with the other, or is it something related to encouragement, inspiring others, or discouragement, wherein you are trying to bring that negativity in the mind so that the person can realize that the things are not happening as per schedule or as per the expectation of the organization, and then change is required. And then finally, persuasive, where the person is ready to learn, ready to improve, ready to bring that positive change. And for that, he or she needs mentoring, he or she needs that guiding. So in today's class, we are going to discuss about paragraph writing. When we talk about paragraph writing, you all know many a times when you people were in your class, first, second, third, fourth, you were asked to write a small paragraph, probably a paragraph on your family, a paragraph on your friend, a paragraph on your school, there you, so that you people could understand how to connect these sentences in logical order. Let us understand, when we talk about writing a paragraph, the basic thinking that should run in your mind is you should have the logical connectivity of your thoughts. If you cannot articulate your information, if you cannot articulate your thought in a logical order, though you may write a very good paragraph, but people will not get the right inference, will not be able to understand what exactly you want to communicate through your paragraph. Hence, it is very necessary, and you can also say it is utmost important for the person whosoever is writing the paragraph to identify the areas in which the person can improvise, the person can bring that positivity in his or her writing skills. So when we talk about paragraph writing, as you can see, that every paragraph, it has a certain topic. Based on a topic, based on one particular storyline or one single theme, you're going to write the paragraph. So you should identify before writing the paragraph, before drafting the paragraph, before started presenting your thoughts in words, you should arrange all your thoughts in logical order. Now, keep this in your mind that when we say arranging the thoughts in logical order, you should know drafting right sentences matters a lot. What do we understand by the term sentence? Sentence is a combination of words which are arranged in logical order. If the words are not logically arranged, you cannot call it as a correct sentence. So similarly, if these sentences are drafted, and when you do not know how to put these sentences that are framed by you in logical order, you will not be able to write or present a beautiful paragraph. So whenever you want to write a correct paragraph, or you want to write a good paragraph wherein you can share your thoughts exactly in the same way that can be perceived by the reader. For that, you need to arrange your thoughts in logical manner. Logical arrangement of the sentences matters a lot. So know the topic based on which you're going to present your thoughts, you're going to present your idea, you're going to present your opinion. Try to grasp the understanding of the audience, how much they know, how much they can understand. What are the words that you're going to use? What are the what would be the level of language that you're using? Will it be very high, where you are using all unfamiliar words, or would it be very simple, easy, and short, and at the same time straightforward, so that the person can read it, understand it, and can accumulate the information that is shared by the writer of that particular paragraph? So make sure that when you are writing the paragraph, it must be not very lengthy. Try to keep it to 6, 7, or maximum 10 lines, not more than 10 lines, because a reader will not get hooked if you are writing too lengthy paragraph. Always remember, unity matters a lot. That is, after writing the first paragraph, when you are connecting the second paragraph, there has to be unity, there has to be coherence. When I say coherence, that means, say for example, your teacher has asked you to write a paragraph on the topic using mobile phone in classroom is good or bad. So how are we going to start? We are going to talk about, or we are going to discuss, or we are going to write the information related to what mobile phone is. What are the uses of mobile phone? And then we are going to bring in the use or utility of mobile phone in the classroom. So when we talk about, or when we discuss about, or when we present our ideas about using the mobile phone, automatically you can logically arrange what to write first, what to write second, what to write third. Similarly, after the first paragraph, that is introduction to mobile phone, when it was first introduced, who were the users, how it has reached in the hands of each and every citizen of our nation, and then finally, what are the uses of the mobile phone, and then how students can get maximum benefit out of it if they are using it in their classroom. What are the disadvantages? There has to be coherence. If there is no coherence, say for example, you started with advantages, then you give introduction, then you conclude, and then you talk about disadvantages, people will not understand, or they will not appraise, or they will not even like to read the complete the paragraphs that you have arranged or presented. So make sure that whatever you are writing must have unity, must be in coherence, and also logically arranged. Logical arrangement of the sentences, logical arrangement of the paragraph are very, very important. If you cannot arrange these things in logical order, it will become difficult for the readers to understand and grasp the knowledge. And finally, when we talk about the stages of paragraph writing, they are broadly classified into three different stages. First is pre-stage. When we say pre-stage, this is the stage where you are thinking. You're not writing. There is nothing which is called as writing yet done. You are just thinking. You are collecting the thoughts. You are collecting the ideas. You are drafting the sentences in your mind. You are articulating what is it that you want to write in the given paragraph. Then comes the next stage, that is writing. You start writing all the thoughts that you have gathered. And then the finally post-writing. After once when you finish writing, instead of sharing it with others, it is always advised that after writing, proofread it, revise it, review it, check whether you have presented all the information that you wanted to convey in logical order or not. Whether the three things that we have discussed prior to this, that is unity, coherence, and logical arrangement, whether these three exist properly or not. If there is something which is missing, if there is any dot which is not well connected, you can change it, you can rectify it, you can modify it so that it can bring unity, it can bring coherence, and it can also arrange the information in logical order. Further moving ahead, for writing or for presenting the paragraph in the best way, what are the things that you should always keep in your mind? Point one, selection of words based on the audience, based on the person whosoever is going to read the content. You should know what is their understanding level, how knowledgeable they are. If you can identify the audience exactly based on their inference or based on the information that you have accumulated, you can draft the paragraph. If the person is versatile enough, if the person is very knowledgeable, you can even use the best words. But in case if a person is a layman, a common man like me, for a person who is very common, to understand the difficult words, to understand the new words would be very difficult. And for that, you have to always keep in your mind, use simple, shorter, and straightforward sentences, words which should be very familiar one and very simple to understand and interpret. Punctuation marks should be rightly inserted. You should know where to start with the capital letter, where to put a comma, where to put a full stop, where to use colon, where to use semicolon, where to use hyphen, where to use a exclamatory mark, where to use question mark, where to use full stop, where to use even the marks like double quotation, that is double inverted commas or single inverted commas. Unless and until you don't know the right punctuation rules, it will be difficult for you to insert the same in the right way to make people understand the context or the content in right form. Spellings should be properly checked. There should be no spelling error. And finally, the grammar rules should be properly imbibed and inculcated. If you really want to write the best paragraph, you have to keep always these four things in your mind. Selection of word matters a lot. Punctuation marks should be rightly inserted. Spelling errors should be avoided. And finally, the grammar rule must suffice as per the need of the content. That's all in today's class. So friends, in this particular class, we discussed about paragraph writing. We understood that when we are writing paragraph, it is very necessary to articulate our thought in a proper way so that we can present the information in very logical manner. There has to be unity and coherence when we are writing a couple of paragraphs, when we are connecting one paragraph with the other paragraph. And when we talk about the things that are to be kept in our mind or to be focused on are selection of words, then comes punctuation, then the spelling errors, and finally the grammar rule. That's all in today's class. We are going to once again come back with another topic. Till then, take care of yourself and have a fantastic day ahead.